Hey flag fans, I'm Gray, and welcome back to Flag Facts. Today's show is all about the flag of America's Green Mountain state, Vermont. Vermont is a state in the New England region of the country and is surrounded by Canada to the north, New Hampshire to the east, Massachusetts to the south, and New York to the west. By size, Vermont is the 45th largest state, and with a population of around 640,000 people, it comes in as the 49th most populated. While Vermont was admitted to the Union as the 14th state in 1791, it did not adopt an official state flag until 1804. And here it is, the first official state flag of Vermont. Fun fact, Vermont was actually the first state in the country to adopt a state flag, and yes, it was essentially just the American flag with the name Vermont written on the top stripe. However, the design was slightly different as it featured 17 stars and 17 stripes. While today we might find that a little odd, there was some logic to it at the time. When Vermont adopted its state flag in 1804, the American flag actually had 15 stars and 15 stripes. And that's because Congress initially set out to add one new star and one new stripe for each new state. However, when Vermont designed their flag, 2 additional states had joined since Congress redesigned the national flag in 1795. Legislators in Vermont assumed that Congress would continue the tradition, so they adopted their new flag with 1 star and 1 stripe for each of the 17 states. But in reality, it didn't quite work out that way. In 1818, Congress opted to only add 1 new star for each new state and revert the number of stripes back to 13 to represent the original 13 colonies. Eventually, Vermont followed suit with their second state flag in 1837. This time, the design only had 13 stripes. The word Vermont was removed from the top stripe, and the blue field featured 1 large star surrounding the state coat of arms. While the flag was officially adopted, it did not see widespread use. And even when it did occasionally appear, people unsurprisingly found it difficult to distinguish from the American flag. So, in 1923, lawmakers went back to the drawing board. And here is what they came up with: the third and current official state flag of Vermont. As you can see, the design simply features the Vermont coat of arms set upon a field of blue. The coat of arms itself features elements taken from the official state seal, which was designed by Ira Allen, one of the founders of Vermont. The design features a landscape with mountains in the background and a large central pine tree. The tree is surrounded by a cow and 3 sheaves of wheat that represent the state's dairy and agriculture. Above the landscape sit the head of a deer, representing the state's wildlife. Below, the scene is supported by 2 pine branches, which are a reference to the pine sprigs worn by Vermont troops at the Battle of Plattsburgh during the War of 1812. Finally, at the bottom sits a banner with the name of the state and the state's motto, freedom and unity. And there you go, that's everything you need to know about the official state flag of Vermont. So what'd you think? Is it a good design? Do you prefer the original? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, be sure to like and subscribe for more flag-related content just like this. If you're in the market for a Vermont flag or any other flag, head on over to FlagandBanner.com for all your flag flying needs. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time on Flag Facts.